Well, hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today we are on Lake Wylie, gonna do some wintertime bass fishing. It's in the middle of the week. I had a dentist appointment, and so rather than doing like a half day, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take the whole day off, do my dentist appointment, no cavities, and come on out here as a reward, try to catch some wintertime bass. Conditions that we got out here are kind of rough, you know. Basically all year we've been like in a drought and have had no water. Well, Mother Nature came through over the weekend and basically dumped a year's worth of rain all at once. So that's what we're kind of dealing with the aftermath of that. High water is usually good, except the water is cold because it's wintertime. You can catch fish in cold water, but it's also very, very muddy, very, very murky. Next to no visibility at all. So you can catch fish in the cold water, you can catch fish in muddy water. Cold muddy water, it's pretty difficult. So I don't have a lot of hopes like for today, but gonna try to make something happen. It's a nice day otherwise. I mean, it's one of these days where it's unseasonably warm, so maybe that'll help us. Anyways, that's enough of me talking. Let's get to it. Look at that guy. Not big, but man, he's nice and stout. Look at that. For a spot, that's a that's a very stout spot. Look at him. Heck yeah. Look at that fella. Well, as I alluded to in the intro, it has been some very tough conditions and the action has not really been all that great, but finally caught one after about what time is it? After about 2.5 hours of fishing. Not the biggest fish in the world, but nice and fat. Look at how big look how thick he is for a spot. That's pretty good. Fun times. Let's get him back in the water. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Got it. Got it. Got him. All right. Again, the bites have been few and far between. That's not a bad little spot. I mean, he's small, but man, look how fat. Man, he's fat. Man, just like me. Short and fat. Oh, look at that little guy. Little belly on him. Well, guys, as I said before, the conditions are super tough. We had a ton of rain, which isn't bad, but we had so much rain so quickly. There's like just debris absolutely everywhere. Visibility is like less than 6 inches. I mean, there's no visibility whatsoever. So I think I pretty much just have to, the fish are not out actually hunting for bait. I have to actually just run into them, I think is what's gonna happen. So but yeah, second one on the day, not bad. Let's get them back in the water. And I'm not gonna do an underwater release because you're not even gonna be able to see anything. So we'll do them up here. And now it's time for tackle roundup. All right, guys, what I caught that fish on was this. Man, those geese are so loud. Very disruptive. What I caught that fish on was this. It is a Ned rig. The color is just regular old black, nothing fancy to it. And it's actually not a Ned rig. This is a Big Bite Baits trick stick that I just cut in half. And I'm using it as a Ned rig. I'm actually using a 1/4 ounce weight as well. And I'll tell you why. I usually use a much lighter weight, either like an 1/8 or a 1/16 ounce on my Ned rigs. I'm using a heavier weight for 2 reasons. Number one, I'm fishing it in the event I need to fish it deeper than what I was anticipating, which I'm actually not fishing very deep. I'm fishing in about 10 foot of water, somewhere around there. But the main thing is the reason for the color and the weight is because the clarity, the water visibility is so low. I needed black because that's about the only thing that you can see in the water. I mean, I've actually put several different colors on and just thrown them over the side of the boat and just looked at them. I couldn't even see them. This was the only thing that even threw up even the remotest of a profile. So black it is. And then the reason I got the heavier weight is because I'm not really concerned about the fall of the lure. I want that thing to be, I wanted a little bit more weight so when it's like hitting rocks and stuff, most of the stuff I've been catching has been on rock. And I want that thing to be grinding and popping and bumping real heavy against the rock just to get something. It's a subtle presentation, because it's not rattles or anything, but it keeps that thing tight to the bottom and it's grinding on the rock, which I think is attracting the fish. At least that's my my theory. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to it with my I've tried other things too, just FYI. I've been trying, like, jig. I've been trying other moving baits, a rig, like a spinner bait with a big heavy Colorado blade to try to create some kind of turbulence in the water. But this is the only thing I've been getting bites on. Again, 1/4 ounce Ned rig, Big Bite Baits trick stick in black. And that concludes today's tackle roundup. Ooh, this one feels like a better one. This one feels like a better one here. Might be a catfish. Might be a catfish. Oh, nice! Nice! Ah, yes, sir! Yes, sir! Man, this is a portly fish. Man, look how fat he is. Man alive! Not long, but man alive, he is a thick stud. Look at him. Man. Holy cow, look how fat he is. Man, look at that. He's really, really short, but oh my Lord, he is fat. Man. Guys, you just gotta take my word for it. Man, that is a heavy fish. He's very small, but man alive, he is heavy. Look how fat. That's incredible. Man, that's awesome. All right. Not too shabby. Let's get this portly, tubby dude back in the water. Man, look at that fish. That's wild. Yes, sir. Largemouth. All right, that's a nice one there. Look at him. Look at that guy. Heck yeah, nice largemouth. Beautiful fish. Nice and fat, healthy. Look at him. I was beginning to suspect that it was going to be a spotted bass only day, but I'm glad the largemouth came out to play. Let's get him in the water.
Well, I ain't got no money. Well, he ain't got no money. And a slap run out of beans. And a slap run out of beans. And the kids are getting hungry. And the kids are getting hungry. I can tell you what that means. I can tell you what that means. River rats. River rats. And cool stew. And cool stew. Baby, that's what I'm cooking you. What I'm cooking you. River rats. River rats. And cool stew. And cool stew. Baby, that's what I'm cooking you. What I'm cooking you.
Nice one too. Oh, heck yeah, guys. Heck yeah. Stumbled on a little pattern here, which is always nice. Look at him. It's not a bad fish. Look at that fella. All right, having a good little day out here. Let's get him back in the water. Got it. All right, another largemouth. Heck yeah. All right, that's a healthy little fish there. Look at him. Yes, sir. On the Ned rig. Look at that guy. I don't know what's going on, but I have had like a lot of success with the Ned rig this year and last year. I know last year was supposed to be the year of the jig, but I ended up catching quite a few on the Ned rig, like bigger fish than what I'm accustomed to catching. So that's nice. Anyways, let's get this guy back in the water. Largemouth too. Well guys, I think I am gonna call it a day. Had a fun little day out here. I'd like to fish more, but I got about 30 minutes till sunset. It's already getting pretty cold, so let's count this as a win and call it a day. But had a really good time. Was fishing that little Ned rig of all things, and was able to put a couple in the boat, which was nice. I haven't been catching much lately, just FYI. So this was a welcome change, I'll put it that way. Anyways, if you'd like to know anything about what I did today, the lures, the launch, or anything else, you can look down in the description box. I'm going to leave some additional information down there. But while you're there, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. The channel's updated every week with new fishing content and new fishing adventures. So I'll be seeing you next week. I'll be seeing you next week. This is Josh, and this is Abide Fishing. Oh, man. Should have retied.